Why, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How's everybody out there in YouTube land doing? I hope everybody's had fine and dandy. Not doing too awful bad, guys, here in old Kentucky. It is Saturday afternoon. It's about 10 minutes till 4. And it looks like it's about 85 degrees here in the shop. And it's about, I would say, with humidity, everything, outside about 100, 101. My little air conditioner's working overtime, and I've just got it down to 85. It's been on for about an hour. Where it sets lower to the floor, it's kind of hard to cool the upper air off, but it keeps it pretty cool where I'm sitting, so that's what matters. Yeah, like I said, guys, I hope everybody is having a great weekend so far. Not doing too bad here. I went shopping a little bit today. I went up to the antique shop. The guy had that I've been buying a lot of radios off of had a few more little things there. He actually had more test equipment than he did have. He had some tube checkers. He had one for just TVs, and then he had one for radios and stuff. And he had a pretty good price on that. He had, I think, $395. Awful good price. And then he has some multimeters and stuff. And what else did he have? He had something else. Oh, he had quite a few oscilloscopes up there too. So I was thinking about buying one, but I talked myself out of that little Chinese one I bought here a while back. It does me pretty good. Oh, this little one here, it's been a pretty good little oscilloscope. I paid $20 for it, I think, and for what I do, it does good. So it don't take up much room. That's what I've noticed. You can pretty much get some new equipment nowadays, and it ain't like the old days where it takes a whole shed full of equipment. You can pretty much get everything put in a box. So I've been working on that American box radio. Cleaned it real good. Actually, I think I messed up the 80 tube, because when I went to power it back up the other night, there was a little smoke came around where I cleaned it on the where you plug it in, and I think it shorted that tube out. But I checked it and it says it's good, but there's something wonky going on with it, because now when I bring it up on the Variac, my dim bulb goes on. So I don't know what's going on with that. I went and I have researched for that thing for about 2 days now. Trying to find a schematic, because I was going to order the caps for it, and between two schematics is what I found. It's either a L20 or a 20L or a 106-506. I think I had it wrote down here somewhere. Let's see. Somewhere here in my notes. 20L or a one. No, it was. Oh, it was either a 20L or a 205Y206. Between them two schematics, the 205Y206 came the closest, but it still has some different things on it. And on the 20L, the schematic looks almost identical to the circuitry on this, all but the 20L has two 47 tubes. It's got 2 amp tubes on it, where this one only has one. So I'm going to just finish it up. As far as I'm going to finish the case or the cabinet and put a good grill cloth in it, and we'll call this one done for a while, guys, because I think the knot, after I got finished talking to you all, we was powering it up. We was doing something with it, and when I finished that video up, I continued working on it a little bit, and I put a new capacitor going to the coming off the amp and it went to the voice coil, and for some reason, I don't know what it was, but I reached out and touched that voice coil. I don't know why. I never do that. And that thing shocked the crap out of me, guys. I believe my guardian angel was there, because somehow, I'll have to put the camera down so I can show you. Alright. Somehow, everything got shut down. I mean, it got a hold of me good. And it was kind of like one of them shocks that kind of gets a hold of you, don't want to let go. But while I say I believe my guardian angel was working overtime at night, this is the plug-in for the Variac, which is sitting over there in the dim light bulb, and it was plugged in here. And then I also have a on and off switch that I shut off every night. That way I know everything's shut down. I don't gotta worry the place is gonna catch on fire if I left something on. Well, when I got shocked, when I finally got off that thing, this was unplugged and that switch is off. The reason why I noticed it at first, I had my little fan on this terminal strip also, and I noticed my fan was off, and I was like, I must have kicked a breaker or something. But I noticed, I was like, well, the rest of the lights in the house is on, so I got looking, and this was unplugged, guys. So somehow or the other, when I was stuck to that speaker, this got unplugged, and that switch got shut off. So whatever it was, I dearly appreciate it, because I had nobody here. Everybody was gone out of town. I was the only one here by myself, so it would have been pretty bad. I don't want my family come back home and see me sitting here fried into, burn into a chair or something. So if I haven't said it once, I'll say it again. We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful with this stuff, guys. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm getting ready to put this American Balch radio up for a while. I've already been shocked 2 or 3 times on this thing, and that normally don't happen to me. And I think that's something telling me, leave it alone, Roger, leave it alone, put it up. So that's what I'm going to do. But today, guys, we're going to work on my little radio that I picked up today. I've been looking for this radio for a while, from my little small collection that I have around me. Of some of my collection of things that make me happy. And I'll get ready to show you that. So give me a second. Alright, guys. And also my poison sumac, it's getting better. I don't know if you can see how bad it ended up, but the blisters has started to pop, and it's starting to heal now. It's been a rough week with this stuff. It's been very itchy. But anyway, guys, if you watched any of my videos from way back in the day, y'all would remember this little Pepsi radio that I got. And it works pretty good. It's on AM right now.
They actually had Mason Wynn spelled wrong on their scoreboard here early. Happening here. You got deadlines coming up within the next couple of hours, and then tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time, officially, you can begin talking to free.
So yeah, I got that here a while back, and I was like, well, I need a Coke. Radio. So today, guys, I found this, and I've been looking for one of these for a while. A little Coca-Cola radio, bottle shaped. Up here is the on and off, and then you tune it right here. I don't know how old this is. It was made in Hong Kong, and it really don't say anything other than that. It says something for warranty information. It says made under the authorization of Coca-Cola and made in Hong Kong. Turn that scanner off, guys. It'll drive us crazy. It's been going off all day. There we go. But, oh, didn't mean to kick, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that. And right here is the speakers, and then there is a scene, because when I was looking at to buy it, oh yeah, it's got all the numbers right here. I don't know if you can see the numbers on the dial there. It's hard to see it, but they're there. But when I was looking at it, I was like, is there any way to get this thing open? It has to be put batteries. And I was kind of turning on this a little bit, and I'm glad I didn't break it. But you kind of got to squeeze it right here. There's a seam, and it'll pop. We got to be careful though. Seems like it's made out of better plastic than what they make today. It's got a little flex to it, so you take that half of it off, and then there's the radio. So pretty nice little transistor radio inside a Coke bottle, guys. Pretty nifty, huh? So I have it tried to see if it works. It looks like I may have to take a little bit of sandpaper or something, kind of clean these little contacts up on the battery department, and get a couple of AA batteries, and we'll see what it does. Hopefully it works. If anybody out there knows when they made these, put it down in the comments, guys. I'd be very interested. I mean, I could look it up on Google, but I'd rather somebody tell me out there. I have been not feeling very good the last couple of days. It's just been, I don't know if it's been this poison sumac or what. It hasn't been, today's been the hottest day all week, but it's just been, I don't know if it's the summer blues. Can you get the summer blues? I don't know. I know I'm taking vacation week after next. Go ahead, we'll get the 4th of July over with. And I'm taking the vacation the next, because here the last few years I've took my vacation on the week of the 4th of July. But to tell you the truth, it's really, everything's too busy. You know what I mean? You try to go camping or anything, it's all booked up. And if you do get a place, it's not, you're up on the hill where nobody wants. And so I'm going to take my vacation a week after everybody be back to work, and I think it'll be better this year. So hopefully I'll get my spirits back up and everything. It's just, I don't know what it's been, but some days, sometimes we have those days, don't we, guys? But enough of my sad story. Let's see if this radio works, guys. Alright, guys, I'm going to take a wire brush and kind of clean these contacts up a little bit. I mean, they're not that bad, but it looks like that could be enough to keep it from working. Get them all shiny. It looks like something's set down in there for a while. I've been listening to a lot of stuff about Leonard Skinner here lately, and actually watching the guys play guitar makes me want to try to get me an old cheap electric guitar and strum on it a little bit. I played a little bit when I was in high school, and I picked up a few chords, but pretty much life happened pretty quick after that, and I put it down. I've never been good about music though, so I don't know if I could ever get good at it or not. Looks pretty clean now, guys. I think that'll do it. Alright, let me rest those up some batteries, guys, and we'll see if this thing will pick up the noobs. Ow! I just stuck my finger with one of them pieces of metal out of that brush. Alright, I'll be back. The batteries I found were these two, and I don't know if they're any good, so let's test them. See if they're any good. I got a bunch of AAA. Alright, that one's good. And I don't know what's over my screen. And that one's saying it's good also, guys. So we got two nice batteries here. So we'll get ready and put those in. Alright, let's get these batteries put in here. See if it's on or off. And it's off. There we go. I don't hear nothing. See if I hear a little pop. I don't hear that yet, guys. Let me do a little test to see if it's getting juice. Sometimes they get a little wire off. Yeah, right here. And here's a wire off of it. Just fell off. That's just great. So let me see what I can do. I don't know where a piece of wire went. Fell off the floor. Alrighty, guys, I found the problem. Look at that little transformer. And that brown wire fell off of the back of that. The speaker's all rusty. So I'm going to do a little bit of check, and I'm going to see if that speaker's still good. And I gotta look around, see if I got one of these. I think I got one of these little transformers out of one of them old fluorescent lights. And if I do, we'll try to stick that in there. Whoa. What do y'all think? Think it'll ever play again? Huh. You never know. We might get lucky. May get lucky. It must have set out in the rain or something. Somebody must have had it out. Maybe on a 4th of July picnic, cookout. And then they left it out overnight and it came a rainstorm. It could have very well possible happened. It's definitely been out in the water, hasn't it? I don't know how bad it is down in there. Let me turn this light. Is my light on? There. Let there be light, God said. Ooh, let's turn the light back out. It looked better. But yeah, I'll check that speaker. You can see where that little brown wire, that one there, came off. Came off right back there. I can't get it completely apart. The tuning capacitor somehow is jammed up in there. I don't know. I may be able to take this little sticker off. I think there's a screw in behind there. I don't know if that would help me or not. Alright guys, let me see what I can do. Everything else looks pretty good. The little IF cans or whatever those are, they look good. The antenna coil looks good. Just it's set up like that there, and water just went right down in behind it. Because looking, when I popped it open, I saw this clean. I was like, huh. And that transformer looks good. That one up here is roached out. Alright, let me hook up the multimeter and get some readings and all that good stuff, and I will be back and let you know the news. I'll be back, guys. Alright guys, it was actually the speaker. I can't really see through that, can you? But yeah, the little thing that right there came off. It goes right there. And this one is just hanging on by a thread. There it goes. And it's kind of rusty down here. Here's one of the one of the brown wires goes to it, and then I guess the other one hooked in right here or here. Yeah, this got all kinds of rust on it. Believe it or not, that transformer is good. It's just that metal's rusted away, and that transformer comes off right here. So I have got to find a speaker. I'm trying to remember where I've got one at to even test the little thing. But that's where I'm at. I have to try to replace that speaker. Alright guys, I take that back. That little transformer is bad. It's also bad. I've got the multimeter set on continuity, and if you can see, there's one leg here. Here's one, and here's one. Well, that one's broke off one. Came out of the circuit. So that one is gone. So we're going to change that transformer. First thing. See how it just lifting out here? So let me find a transformer. Alrighty guys, this is a little bit bigger. I don't know if I can make it work or not. I mean, if I can get it to go in, if I can get it to fit underneath this battery, I think we'll have a good transformer. So I'll put that in. I've still got to find a speaker, and it looks like that's what everything else looks good and tight. Nothing else is pulling like rotten teeth. That's what that seems like to me. It's like just rotten teeth, and you just barely pull on it and it pops off. So I know I got another speaker around here that I'm not using. I gotta think where it is, and we'll get that, because I don't think there's no fixing this one. No, the wire just fell off of it. I don't know if you caught that in the camera there, but there it is. What's left of it. Alrighty, I'll be back. I'm gonna get the solder gun or the soldering iron heated. We'll get this out. We'll get that one out, and we'll do a transplant. Alright guys, I took the battery supply box and I took the bolts out, and one of them was rusted in like you wouldn't believe. But I was able to get it out with these small pair of wire pliers, and I just pushed it back because it has these little leads, little metal tabs that go up in the circuit board. Once we get everything back together, we'll put some new solder, make sure everything's good, and that helps me get in here, get this out. I want to do another test. I want to test this one and see if it's good. Which it should be. The water didn't get down that far, I don't think. Let's see. I don't know. Let me get my other. It ain't looking good. I didn't think I had to replace both of them. I'm not getting anything on that one either. Yeah, there's nothing there either, guys. I think we got another transformer bad. So let me do some poking around. Let me see how bad this thing is. We may not be able to fix it, guys. It may be totally destroyed. Alright guys. I've got to look in the shop here and see if I can recycle somewhere else these transformers, because these transformers aren't going to work. They only have 4 leads. They only have 4 of them here. And we need 5, because on this transformer I just took out, it has 3 on this side. One of them pulled out. It's still in the radio, and then it has 2 on this side. So we need 3 and 2 on this side. So I've got to sit back and concentrate and think. I know I got a bunch of these somewhere, but where? Alright guys, back on it. I got all the hose cleaned out for that old transistor, or not transistor, the old transformer. This is the bad one. Here's the good one. And I took a little super glue and I glued around the wires there to keep them from not getting loose, because there's not much holding them up in there in the winding. So I've got the hole already cleaned out for it. That's where it's got to go. Now I'm wondering if I should clean this before I do this. I got some rust remover. I think I'm going to put some rust remover on this and try to clean this up a little bit. That's the speaker right here, and here's where the speaker goes, here and here. This one goes here, and then I don't know actually where the other one fell off, but I'm thinking it goes here. We'll have to figure out when we get there. I still haven't found a speaker that will fit. I thought I had more of these, a lot more of these little transformers laying around, and needless to say, I don't have very many of these. So far, so good. This one was good. I just don't want those little things get broke. So once I get that in, get it soldered in, I'll be happy, and then I'll have the other one to get fixed, and then we'll see see where we go from there. But yeah, I think I am going to brush on some rust remover and let it set for about 5 minutes and wipe it off. I don't know. I don't know if that'd be a good idea or not. They need cleaned for sure. I think, like I was explaining earlier, when I was cleaning that radio over there, I used that rust remover, and I think it got down that hole and shorted that tube out. I'm not for sure. I know it's not working right now. But alright guys, I just show you where I am. When we come back, I should have that in. I should have the transformer in and soldered, and then we'll go to the second one, which is the worst one. It's up there. That's one I thought we only had to fix, but I guess, well, I'm going to have to clean these joints up somehow. That way when I solder, I get a good soldering. I don't get a cold joint. Alrighty, I'll be back. Alrighty guys, I got that one in. Everything, I used the Lafayette multimeter, and everything looks good. It's in. So, I wish my solder joints was a little bit better. It was really hard to solder for some reason. This board is so, it's just ready to fall apart, really. So, if we get this thing working, it'll be a miracle, guys. So, I've got to get, I got to pull the other transformer out of the old transistor radio. And hopefully it is good. Because looking at it, it's rusty too there on the bottom. That old transistor, I couldn't get it to work. It has a lot of problems too. So hopefully we can take the two and make one good one. That's what I'm hoping. And I'll probably have to reflow these solder joints. Put some new solder on these. It's just corrosion. I cleaned it with the rust remover, and it got quite a bit of it off. I say if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have been able to solder this. That's how bad it is. But also using some of this flux helped a lot too. I may have to hit that just a little bit. What's hard about these joints, about these solder joints, they're so close together, and it's easy to make one big blob. You gotta make sure you got your space. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna get this one pulled out. Hopefully it goes good, and get it in. And then I've got to go up here and get these wires back on. Some of them broke. They always do. I went back and color coded some of them when I noticed 2 of them broke off. Went ahead and put green here, blue, and red. I think that purple goes way down here, and the yellow goes here. So I went ahead and marked them. Hopefully I can go back on the video. If not, and see. Alright, I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. It's pouring rain outside, but man, it is cooling it off. I'm loving that. But we got the other transformer done. Got it out. That was the bad one that came out. Here's the good one that we're getting ready to put in. I've already checked it and everything. The only thing I have a concern about is the traces. They're pretty bad shape. So this right here is the top part for that transformer. This is the power supply, and I'm getting it's ohming out here from this lead down to here. But as you can see, this is pretty bad. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take some solder and flow it in here to get this going or not, guys. So we'll just have to see. But that's where I'm at. I'm getting ready to put that transformer in, and once I do that, I'll be back. And we have to hook these wires back up, and then I've got to put a speaker. Well, I got a little speaker we can use time being. It's just a little shade bigger than this, so it won't fit. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. Alright, I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. Finish the video up for now, guys. It's not working, which that's not what we wanted, was it, guys? But here's those new transformers. Here's the blue one and the green one. And I've tested these batteries. They're saying that they're good, but I'm not getting my full 3 volts. I'll show you. The transformers are working. Everything's working beautifully. Only thing is, we are not getting our full voltage. So let me put this down in here. The ground down here on our battery. And on one side of the leg, like one side of the battery, it comes down. There's 2 legs over here. Of course, that's going to fall. Take that off. I don't need that on there. Alright. You have this side, which now that I look down in there, that looks pretty bad. You have this side, it comes down 1.5. I think yeah, that's what a AA battery has. 1.5. And then this side is 1.5. And I just noticed how bad that looked. That may have some other problems, because on one side, daggone it, my thing came off. Let me see if I can get that in there. Okay, on this side of the, it's hard to get everything in the camera, guys. On this side of the battery terminal, we have 1.41. So we aren't getting our full 3 votes there. And then on this side, we're only getting 30 votes, 25, 32. And then when you go on down the radio here, I think this one is our detector. We're only getting 93 votes. We should have 3 votes on that detector, or it's not going to do anything. And then up here is the audio. We only have 90 votes. Sorry about them big old clumps, guys. These down here did really good. But when I got up here to solder it, it wouldn't hold. And then I thought, well, I better add some more, and it got real lumpy on me. But we got 89, so we do not have 3 votes on this. But everything is, all the traces got voltage. So I don't know what's going on. And also, when you turn the radio off, it still has the same voltage. Actually, no, it don't. It goes down a little, or yeah, down a little. Turn it back on. Oh, it's about the same. So I don't know. There it went down. Yep. But it should be 0, I would think. And everything's wired up here, right? So I don't know. We didn't do that. So you all seen all the decay. I think we did the best we could on this one, guys. Still a very nice collectible radio. Maybe I can later on figure out why I'm not getting the 3 votes. But I'm going to call it on this video for now. And put it back together. But yeah, our little transformers, they're working. That was a success. Just for some reason, we're not getting the full 3 votes. I thought it was up here because it's supposed to have a big clump. There's like 4 different things soldered here. So I went back and checked that. I've took it and I've suckered all the solder off 2 or 3 times and resoldered it. It may just be these batteries. Wouldn't that be something? But, alright guys. I'm going to put it back together and call it a day. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. And you guys stay safe. Try to stay warm. I mean, cool, I should say. Not warm. And you all just have a great time. We got 4th of July right around the corner. So everybody's getting their grills ready. Here's those old transformers, guys. These was in bad shape. They was open. Both of them were. Alright guys, until the next one, I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. Thank you, God. Oh, thanks to all my new subscribers. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all. Until next time, see you right here at Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.